We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Buffalo Bills. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they can't bring him down. And it takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. Down the right sideline. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A huge play there right off the bat. 42 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Straight ahead they go with Ali. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Round 80!
Here's Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
56, 50, 180.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Buccaneers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 13. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Well, that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards that time for number 14.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
20. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up second down.
Second and 3.
Hey, alert! 180! What's up?
Baker going to give it to Irving. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 42 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Pat, 180! What's up?
So after the INT, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Right back to Cook for another completion. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And 9 at the Bucs 39-yard line.
Alert! What's that?
Now Allen. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Ready? Hey, home. Alert!
Throwing now is Allen. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Vita Vea in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. They're trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Once again, it's Irving. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
180!
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. And shutting him off, now open field. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 21
Great
yards.
way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
180!
Mayfield down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Handoff running left, Irving. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Play fake. Mayfield. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. From the gun, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
180! What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
180. Up, up.
Throwing, Mayfield. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a first and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play here for Buffalo. 43 yards.
Good for Bills. First down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Yaya Diaby able to get in there and drop him behind the line. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Round 80.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Yaya Diaby drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mayfield looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And a first down. It's a gain of 32. First down.
They go play action. Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
A run up the middle with Irvin. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Irving fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
180! Stop!
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa
A
Bay.
1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Second and 10. Cook up the gut. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They need 2. Here's third down.
Brings up third.
Allen going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Real.
Now Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Hurry!
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
What's up?
Here's Mayfield. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 7.
Up, set. 180.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Touchdown! Mike Evans with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to their first half lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Buccaneers 28, Bills 6. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The 71 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop him with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here is 3rd and 5.
52. 180.
Now Allen. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
180. Alert.
A final shot before half for Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's something, some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, you know, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he coughed it up. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game, and when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, Marty, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half is theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
To throw, it's Allen. That's going to be caught downfield by Chark. Now inside the 25, DJ Chark, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. DJ Chark, 79 yards, and the Bills are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Bills 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. Mayfield to throw it. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, 60 yards. And the Bucs are able to extend their lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Again, it's Cook. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Hey, home. Look out.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 33 yards. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Bills 28. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Hey,
They'll try and run here with Irving. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. That last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays high.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
48-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Shakir hauls it in. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders now to kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. They'll give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is third down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22. 31 yards on the punt there. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession. They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play He's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity miss there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
319.
1 final try here for Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To the air, Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Here's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
That's another Bills 1st down.
Middle.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Sanders now to add the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
42 all. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Mayfield looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good for a first down. First and 10.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. This is 1st and 10.
Here's first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. 3rd down now. Baker changing the play at the line. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Now Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. He's got it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Irving. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Here's 2nd down. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs